Yo, what's up guys? Welcome back to another YouTube video. Today we're going to be doing a full account tour, but before I get into that, I want to thank everyone for all the crazy support. We actually just hit 1,000 subscribers, which is so crazy. We're definitely going to be doing something special for that, maybe like a 24-hour stream or something, but I want to thank you guys all so much. And also the video that we uploaded, our 100 million stars video, that broke 10,000 views, which is just so crazy. I don't know, I just can't thank everyone enough. It's just actually insane, but yeah, guys, we made a public Discord. If you guys are interested, the link will be in the bio. And yeah, we're gonna go through most of our account today. I don't think I'm gonna go through all the badges and stuff, but we're gonna go through our collection, and we're gonna show the XP and the catches here. So we are at 1.6 billion XP. Well, basically there. And we're at 248,000 catches, and we actually did start playing in May of 2022, but our account is from 2016. I'll show you guys my first shiny and everything later in the video, but yeah, guys, we've only been playing for the past 4.5 years, so yeah, it's been pretty crazy these last 4.5 years, and I'm gonna show you guys what we got. So we're gonna start off with the top CP. We got tons and tons of Zacian. I'll go through them real quick, but these are all Hundos. Um, it's actually one of my favorite backgrounds. The special background is just so cool. If anyone that is watching this that's on my friends list that has this, and we are lucky, let me know because I have a lot left to trade, and I can actually give other backgrounds for these because I'm still looking for the Shundo. Um, so we're actually very below odds on Hundo rates for Zacian. I think we have 2,200 Zacian rates, and I'm at 7 Hundos, which is below odds by like 4, I believe. So, and this the one that I powered up in 2022. It is a functional at 15, 15, 14. You guys didn't know, so that is why this one's powered up. But yeah, and then we have all of our Hundo Kyurem, not all of them are fused, but a lot of them actually. We have 4 Shundos here, very crazy. You guys saw the last video we powered up, and we have our Eternus. Our Eternus is so bad, by the way, guys. 13, 12, 12, but we did do a lot of Eternus raids, as you guys can see. Well, Gmax, but same thing. We have 46,000 Eternus candy and 16,462 XL, which is very insane. We can max out another Eternus if they ever bring us the shiny, which I don't know when that's gonna come out because I don't even think it's out in the main series game yet, so I don't think that's coming out anytime soon. But um, that's very very cool. And then we got our 24. Actually, I think it's 23 Hundos powered up here because we just got the Earth background yesterday, which is so sick. I'm so happy that Niantic gave those out. But um, I said Niantic. It's Scopely now, guys. It is Scopely. But yeah, we got our 23 Hundo Mewtwo, all level 50'd. Then we had the other Earth one that will power up in a future video. But we have the 2 Shundos there. Oh yeah, I forgot to. Actually, I'll show the Shundos later. We're just gonna scroll through real quick because it's gonna be a very long video anyway. So I'll get to that in a bit. But yeah, we have a ton of shadows and regular Hundos, and then we got our Necrozmas, our Reshiram, our Zekrom. We got a lot, guys. We got a lot. Alrighty, guys, we're gonna get to our Shundos now. So we got a Shundo Kyurem with the LA background. Shout out to my friend Guillermo. This is actually my first ever Shlundo. I've only gotten 3 Shlundos ever. You guys will see that next to in a second, but this is my favorite one out of all 3. It's so cool. The background's insane. It matches so well with the Kyurem black. I had to fuse it with black, even though I use the whites more. The black is just like so cool with this background. So, and we named it after the Admiral from One Piece. If you guys watch One Piece, let me know in the comments below if you guys are caught up. No spoilers though. Do not spoil anyone in the comment section, guys. But all right, we're gonna get through our Shundos real quick. This is another Shundo we got during the Go Fest Road of Legends. There's another one during Road of Legends, and we actually caught from the same place out of a remote raid. Shout out to Mr. Aromsky. We got this Shundo that we caught on stream with all of you guys. So if you guys are in the stream for that, that was actually a insane moment. We do have a clip of it on our channel. I don't know if I'll post it right now, but on the screen. Maybe I'll edit it in, maybe I won't. But if you guys want to check it out, it's one of my shorts. So that was a very, very insane reaction that I had. I had to actually edit it down because I screamed so much. So yeah, we got our Shundo background Mewtwo with the DNA background. This was very insane. Story of this is I had so many Hundo Mewtwo encounters the whole weekend. Um, I was about to I was literally like falling asleep in the car, guys. Like I did not sleep like at all basically during the Road to Legends and Go Fest. Like it was like I was sleeping in like 30-minute increments, if even, um, on some days. So I was like dying. My whole car was like so worried for my health. I do not recommend anyone doing what I did, but I was basically like half asleep, but not really. I was like awake, but like I was like so dead. But I saw the Hundo in the top right, and I let my friend who actually went to New York City. He got the Shundo New York City background Mewtwo, and I was like, dude, you have the luck. Please tap this for me. He tapped it, and funny enough, it actually was the Shundo, and it had the background too. So that was an insane moment. Then we have our Shundo Mewtwo named Rorona, off the One Piece character. If you guys obviously watch One Piece, you guys know who Zoro is. But I actually had a joint Shundo with my friend on this raid day, and he named his Zoro, and I named mine Rorona. So uh, yeah, that was pretty sick. And then we have our Shundo background Zamazenta, and this is the Jersey background, and it is named Yamato. This is also a One Piece character. You guys know Kaido's son. It's named after them, but and we have Laboon here. Oh my god, there's so many One Piece names, guys. This is my second ever Shundo. I got this from the raid day, which was actually very, very insane. It was a 1 in 10. It was actually my mother's birthday, and we were actually coming back from her birthday dinner. And I think it was the night before the raid day. There were some remotes going on, so I was just maxing out my 20 remotes. And I was in the elevator, and when I was doing this remote, and I'm so lucky my game didn't crash, because right when I walked out the elevator, the raid finished, and I saw the CP 2351, and then I counted it. It shined. Very, very crazy moment. That was such a cool surprise. And yeah, I'm never gonna forget that, especially because it was on my mom's birthday, so it's very special to me. Then we have the Shundo Tiger again, and this one's named Pearl. You guys definitely know why. SpongeBob, but yeah, this was on the Shadow Raid day. It was like the over the weekend, and it was like 2 days of Shadow Raids. I went out every day at like 5 a.m. with my raid group, and we got a 13 attack Shadow, which is why I purified it, guys. So yeah, and then we have our Shadow Necrozma. I caught this with my boy CM in Maryland. We were just driving around doing some raids, and saw 2104, and it shined. I remember I posted this on Twitter, and it did crazy. The numbers on Twitter for this post did a lot. That was very insane. This was like my third Shundo Necrozma, so I'm never gonna forget that. That was a really, really insane moment. Then we got our Shundo Necrozma named Aslan. This is actually my first Shundo Necrozma. I caught this in New York. This is a very hard grind. I literally was raiding Necrozma so hard, guys. I went to New York City for in-person Go Fest, and then I literally took a bus back down with my friend Bennett. Shout out to him if he's watching this. I know he doesn't really play anymore, but he might be watching us. What's up, man? Um, but I took a bus back down to New York City, and I played at Central Park, and I remember I dropped my phone. Like, I literally dropped my phone. I couldn't scream too much because like I was in the middle of Central Park, but like I definitely let out a little scream. I had some people looking at me, but no regrets. I don't give a crap. But yeah, that was crazy. We also I forgot we met this like famous TikTok guy there. You guys probably know who it is. Joshua Block. If you guys know who Joshua Block is, he was in Central Park that same day. It was kind of funny that I got to meet him. But that was cool. And then we also got our Shundo Necrozma again. And this one was from a remote raid from my homie Bijan. Shout out to him. So that was crazy. This is actually the last remote of the raid day for me. I got I don't think I got a single Hundo that raid day, but I maxed out on remotes the night before and the day of. So we had 40 remotes, and literally on the 40th remote, I got it. So that was very crazy. Never gonna forget that either. Honestly, I don't think any of my Shundos are forgettable. They've all had crazy moments. They're all like really crazy moments for me. But this one right here, especially, is a crazy moment for me because this is my first ever Shundo, guys. First ever Shundo. It is actually a 1 in 43,200 to get it with the move because I chose Palkia. This was caught during the Sinnoh Tour global, and once you choose a path for Palkia or Dialga, you get the guaranteed move for with the one you chose. So I chose the Palkia because it just had more usage, and I guess like viability is the better word. But yeah, it was a good in raids and good in Master League, which I believe it still is pretty good. It's all right in Master League or good in Master League still. I'm not up with the meta guys, but um, yeah, and it was actually good. It was pretty good in raids back then. So and it still is good in raids, but it's outclassed now by lots of stuff. But either way, this is insane. Very cool moment. This actually was the better shiny out of the two. Palkia is not a good shiny, so I was very happy that I got this one. And then we got our two Shundos Echo. I'm just gonna show both at the same time because we actually called them in the same spot. We called them both in Rockville Town Center, and these are called like a year and a half apart. So that's pretty cool. Definitely such a cool Pokemon. Black and White were some of my favorite games, especially Black and White 2. Um, those games were so amazing. Growing up, I think I chose. I forgot. I think I chose White. I think it was like opposite. Like when you choose White, you get like Zekrom. If you choose Black, you get Reshiram. I could be wrong. Honestly, maybe I'm tripping out, guys. But either way, I bought both games. I played both of them out on. I used to do that for all Pokemon games. I just buy Diamond. I buy Pearl. I'll just buy Soul Silver, buy Heart Gold. So that's what I did for every single game growing up. I always got two copies. But yeah, we played both of them out. Zekrom was my favorite out of the two legendaries for sure. And then now we got our Shundo Rayquaza, named after the One Piece character Kaido. Pretty fitting name if you guys know. You guys know. But yeah, insane. Definitely very happy with this. My third ever Shundo. Super happy that I got to level 50 this my last video. Because this is such a useful Pokemon. I use it so much. So then we have our Shundo Darkrai. This is gonna be so good, guys, for the future Mega. If you guys don't know, it did get a Mega in the new game. And whenever Dark Void comes out, it's just gonna be a monster. Like it's already like a pretty solid raid attacker as a Shadow. I mean, obviously Necrozma like completely outclasses it and like some other stuff. But like once it gets Dark Void, like that move is definitely gonna be somewhat crazy. You know what I mean? So whenever it gets a Mega, this is gonna be a monster for sure. Super excited to have this. And then we have our Shundo Gudra, named Goobington. I don't think I gotta explain the name, guys. He just looks like a Goobington. But yeah, he is a Shundo. We got this during the December Community Day in 2024. Honestly, super cool. This is actually my first ever Wild Shundo. So, and it's a pseudo legendary. So very happy to have gotten that. And then we have our Shundo Entei that we got on the raid day, named Dogstorm. It's also after a One Piece character. This was crazy. Shout out to my raid group. This was a grind. We actually went really hard for this. I got a 13 attack purifiable. It was either 13 or 14 attack, but even if it was like a 15 attack with any spread, even if it was like a 98, I would have purified it. I don't care. Like I want this Shundo. I have a lot of memories with the that movie with Entei in it when I was younger. I remember watching that because I used to have a beach house, and I remember every time I go to that beach house, I'd play a Pokemon movie like when I was younger because we would go so much in the summer, and I always was playing Pokemon games or watching the movies and stuff like that. And I don't know why, but like I just have like memories of me watching this movie at my old beach house. So I love Entei. It's definitely my favorite dog out of the three. So super happy to got that. And then we have our Shundo Jirachi, which was actually a shiny 98, guys. This was so crazy. We actually only had to obviously silver it once since it was a 98, but we only had to do like one task to get Shundo. But so happy to have gotten this. And then we have our Shundo Mew, which was a 15, 14, 12 before we bottle capped it, which is a pretty good IV. But yeah, super happy to have this as well. We can actually complete our Hundo Kanto Dex now that we have this. So that's going to take a little bit though, because I definitely don't have all of the Kanto Hundos yet. So, but that'll be something I'll be working on in the future. So yeah, guys, we got our rarest Pokemon, probably one of my rarest in my collection, or my rarest. This is my Shundo Rotom. You guys don't know, I caught this off the Go Plus in Chicago. I was in the car with my friends, and we were driving back. It was like raining the day in Chicago, and we went to like the Navy Pier, and then we drove back to Lincoln Park, but we were just like doing some raids on the way back, and my friend checked his Hundos, and he saw that he had a Hundo Rotom in his account, and he was like, yo, because he was like actually like trying to get Rotom so hard, because like I remember before we like actually went to this event, he was like, every single Rotom you catch, like save it for me. Like I want to trade them. So he was really, really looking for this Hundo, and he was super stoked to got it. But when I heard that he got a Hundo, I was like, I gotta check out. My Go Plus got it as well, and my Go Plus clutched up, and it shined, and it was caught in the red ball, which is very crazy because you know, Rotom's, it was a pretty high CP Pokemon. It is a pretty high CP Pokemon. I mean, I guess the CP doesn't matter, it's more the level in the wild, but like, um, yeah, it was like 13 or 1400 CP when I caught it, so it was like a pretty high level at the time I caught it. So, um, now it's maxed out. We got, I think, 1 XL, not 0, but we got 1 XL for it, and yeah, I'm so happy that we got this. Definitely top 3 rarest Pokemon in my account. Then we have our Shundo Gramble. This was caught on the Wild Area event. We actually took a bathroom break for someone in the group, and at the Popeyes, I believe it was, we were sitting there, and the spawns like restarted because it was like the new hour. So while all the like Mighty Mon spawned, and this popped up, mine shined. It was a Shundo. So crazy. I am honestly so happy to get this, and we named it Cupcake. You know, it just looks like a cupcake, right, guys? It definitely just looks like a cupcake. But yeah. Um, this is our Shundo camera we got on the raid day, named Fuji. Actually, before I get into this though, I named it Cupcake because if you guys know, there's like those dogs that like look like super intimidating, and like the owners name them like the cutest names. Like I don't know. It's just funny. So that's why I named it Cupcake. But moving on. This is our Shundo Camerupt. We caught it on the raid day. It's named Fuji after the volcano. I think I butchered that in the last video. I think I said mountain by accident. But yeah, this is named after the volcano. Caught on the radio is a 1 in 10. Super cool. I love the shiny. It's all black shiny. I always like the all black shinies. They're just so clean. So I'm super happy to get this. I'm trying to complete all the Hundo Megas. So this helps out a lot. And now we got another Hundo Mega, and it is our Shundo, which we also got as a Mighty Pokemon on the Wild Area event. Very insane. I think it was like a campfire call out, and mine shined. So this was very crazy. We named it Venus after the Venus flytrap because it's you guys know why. It's the hair. But yeah, very crazy. And then we got our Hansolosis. Goated. We got this on the community day. Um, Not much to say about it. It's just it's there. You know, it's a cool Shundo, I guess. Um, definitely, definitely not evolving it, but yeah, but that is Hansolosis, and then we got our Shundo Leap, which was our first ever Shundo Hatch, guys. This is crazy. If you guys didn't make it to the part in my last video, or you haven't watched my last video, we actually got this in Chicago, and I actually have a funny story with it. When I was hatching eggs, I saw the shiny hatch sprite, and I was like, "That's a Shundo." I literally said that's a Shundo to my friend Andy, and I was joking. And when I praised it, it actually was a Shundo. So that was actually so insane. And this is actually very good in Ultra League as a Cradily, and it does have some niche play and some Great League like cups. I don't not like the regular Great League, but like some random cups they do whenever they have like all those like I don't know, like this special Great League Cups. There is some play with this little guy, so and he maxes out basically right under. I just need to best buddy him, so that's awesome. And then we have our Shundo Varoom. This was actually the Shundo the Hundo that was called out in Chicago, but guys, I didn't even know where it was. I was too focused on the raids, so I literally walked through the center of Lincoln Park, and my friend stopped me, because I ran into him, and he was like, "Yo." And I was like, yo, I asked him if he got anything from the raids. He's like, no. And I was like, yo, did you get the Shundo, the Hundo Room? And he was like, I did. And I was like, he asked me if I got it. And I was like, I don't know yet. I haven't checked. I don't know where it's at. And then he said it was like in this area. So I was like, oh, crap. I might have actually caught it already. Because I was in a raid. And I checked 4-star, and it was shiny. And that was insane. We named it Dyson after the, what's it called? The vacuum brand. But, you know, it's actually not a vacuum, obviously. It's like I think it's like an engine. But yeah, that was a very cool. Very happy to get this. And I think that's our last Shundo. It is. There's our last Shundo, guys. So here it is. All of the Shundos. Very insane collection. We're actually gonna have a Shundo Keldeo. I want to show that real quick because I guess it does count as a Shundo because like we're gonna have this done. So here is our Shundo Keldeo. We have some stuff to do with it. I've just been very lazy, guys. I've been super busy with all the content stuff and just a lot of like personal stuff I've been working on. So I haven't really been out doing all the tasks for this. I've been like streaming a lot and trying to do raids whenever I'm out playing, but I just haven't really been out playing like off stream as much as I usually am. So, but yeah, we're definitely gonna get this done for a YouTube video soon. So make sure to subscribe, guys. It's gonna be very sick when we get this shundoed. But yeah, we're gonna move on to our Shadow Hundos now, guys. So we have actually only 6 Shadow Hundos. Well, I said only 6, like it's like a little amount, but compared to a lot of people, it's well, not a lot, but the hardcore scene, it's not a crazy amount. And all mine are actually from raids. But I do have a lot of quality. Like these are all very quality Shadow Hundos. I almost said Shundos, but I guess like you could say Shundos because like the sh, but I think it's like Shahundo or something. That's like the proper wording for it. But yeah, this is Willie. I have dot dot in his name because I was making some TikToks trying to put him at the top, but we had to actually change that right now. Yeah, Willie here though. Then we got our Groudon. This is actually right after we hit 1 billion XP, guys. So this was very insane. I wish it lined up with 1 billion because but either way, like it was cool how I did 1 billion. I actually did it with I drove back to my local a park where I first started playing, and I did a raid there with a ton of friends. Like a ton of my friends pulled up, and we all jumped in the lobby. And I had some friends from around the world just hop in, and that was a very very insane moment, and I'll never forget that. It was really special to me, and I really do appreciate all my friends who joined and came out to that because it was actually like an hour away from where I live now, and most of my friends live close to me that I play with, so it was a far drive for them as well. But that was very awesome of them to do. And here is our second Shadow Hunter Groudon, which we also got from the GoFest. We actually got both these from the GoFest. This was from like the remotes for Tokyo. It was from an RSVP invite from my boy Andy, and this was actually caught with with Andy as well in Chicago. I was basically with him for both Shadow Hunter Groudons, so this was insane. Shout out to him again. And then we have our Shadow Hundo Dialga. This was crazy, guys. I did so many Shadow Dialga raids. I was literally like driving myself to raids, guys, and just hosting raids. Like, if you're on my friends list, like you know how many Shadow Dialga raids I did. Because this was like, I got literally 20 purifiable Hundo Dialgas in 2 weeks. It wasn't even the whole month. Like, I literally started raiding it like 2 weeks in. Like 2 weeks into the month. Yeah, it was like 2 weeks into the month. A little bit actually after 2 weeks into the month. So it was a very crazy grind. I did like over 20 purifiable Hundos for this, I'm pretty sure. And we got the Shadow Hundo. No Shundo though. Very, very insane how I didn't get it, but it's all good. We got really lucky during GoFest. But guys, 20 chances at a Dialga, like that's on odds. That's on odds, you know? And then I did a lot for Palkia as well. I got a lot of purifiables with Palkia, and I just got no Shundos, but cannot complain. Like I said, got very lucky with GoFest Shundos. So, but here is our Shadow Palkia. Speaking of it, which is also something that we got from the remotes. We didn't get this one from the remotes, but we got this one from the remotes. And I don't know who sent me, but shout out, it was on the first day of the Road of Legends Unlimited remotes. It was the Sunday morning, so that was insane. And then we have our Shadow Hundo Gengar. Guys, this is actually probably my favorite Shadow Hundo out of all of them. I know it's just kind of crazy to say because this one's probably the least. I mean, actually, it's not the least useful. Like, I guess it kind of is. Either way, it's just the coolest one. Like Shadow Hundo Gengar, come on! I got it from a raid as well. All my Shadow Hundos are from raids. I actually wasn't supposed to do this raid. My friend was just doing a Ghastly raid, and he was like, "Yo, can you join and ready up for me?" And I was like, "Sure." And you know me, I just stay in on raids. This was actually in 2023. So, and Ghastly is like Gengar is one of my favorite Pokemon. It is actually up there with my favorite Pokemon. I've always said it. I guess it's not like a niche Pokemon to have a favorite. Like there's a lot of people's favorite Pokemon, but either way, this is actually one of my favorite Pokemon. I love its design. It's so cool. And getting it as a Shadow Hundo is insane because it just matches so well with the Shadow Aura. So that was very crazy. Alright guys, so what are we gonna get to next? I guess we'll go through our shinies, but we're gonna do our shiny and backgrounds because I feel like those are very crazy. And then we're gonna go through our location backgrounds first, and then we'll do our special background. So guys, we have 74 location background shinies. These were all mirror traded. I don't think I've ever traded a location background that wasn't a mirror. So these are all mirror traded. Very, very crazy. All the lucky ones were mirror traded. I haven't traded all my location backgrounds, but we have a lot of cool ones. We have the Shundo, obviously, the 2 Shundos. And we had this. This was so crazy, guys. Almost a Shundo, level 50, 98, Xerneas. I don't think it's functional as a 15, 15, 14. It might be. So let me know in the comments. It might be. But we level 50 this. No questions asked. I usually don't level 50 shiny 98s, but this had the background. I was like, you know what? I might silver this one day, maybe. So, I did level 50 this before even silvers were a thing, but still, it's crazy. Definitely no regrets on that. And then we have our Rayquaza with the New York City background. We actually have a 98 of that. We're gonna go through like all of them quickly. We're not gonna like talk about them unless like they're different. This is the Groudons, the Restroom LA. This is so cool. I just mirrored this recently. That was very cool. Here's our Silver Bullization. We actually have a non-lucky one that we might silver as well. We have our Zama. Here's the one that's non-lucky. We can silver. More Zamas. We're just gonna scroll through them quick. Unless I think we have a Paris. Oh, here's the Paris background, guys. This is insane. I think Nick Talisman, my local, traded me. Yeah, he did. He went to the Go Fest in France, so that was very insane. He traded me for a Zama with the Jersey background because he didn't go to Jersey. So shout out to him. A very, very awesome dude. And then we have some more Zacian. We're just gonna scroll through these fast. Like I said, hey guys, this is my XXS Chicago background. Me too. I actually got the raid before my Shadow Hundo Groudon. It was actually very crazy. I almost got a Shadow Shundo XXS Groudon. I guess that's not really how it works, but it was literally the raid before. But either way, this is definitely a silver candidate. Even though I have two Shundo Mewtwo already, I think it's just so cool because it's XXS. But we're gonna show you guys the other silver candidates here in a second because we already showed you guys one before this. We have two more, I believe, that are gonna show up. But yeah, here's the Mewtwo's. We got a lot of them. Here's the other one. This is the Tokyo, and it was traded to me by Jacob the Scrub. Very insane player. Shout out to him. So that was very insane. And honestly, yeah, shout out to Jacob and Jack if you guys are watching this. I know Jack. I think you watched the videos. You guys are awesome. Thank you guys for all the raid invites. But yeah, shout out to you guys. And then we have some more Groudons. We have a lot, guys. I'm just gonna scroll through. This is our Shadow one with 15 attack. We actually purified two of them. Guys, I actually just did this trade with my friend Steven. Shout out to Steven. Maybe I'll put it on the screen. I have the clip, but if I don't, I'll probably upload it on TikTok or as a short. But this was such a cool trade. I did it in a Krosma special background, and he was nice enough to give me the background from LA. I actually went to this event, and I did not get a shiny background of any of the Dialga or Palkias in LA, so this was very, very nice of him to give me one. We just need the Dialga now. If anyone got that, let me know. We do have the Shundo, but I mean, of the origin, but I want the regular form as a Shundo as well. Alright, this is my 98 location background, Rayquaza. And I've been holding on to this for so long. Sadly, couldn't get myself to power it up, especially since it's a 14 attack. But even if it wasn't a 14 attack, I wanted the Shundo, and I got it now. But yeah, I did not power it up. Here's some more. I'm gonna scroll through all these because there's just so many of them. But we're gonna try to get to some non-legendaries. Here's some more. Oh, here's the New York City background across when we have a 96. Very, very insane. Here's a 94. And a Cortana. Very cool. It's actually Silver Bull. This could be a silver candidate in the future. We do have 6 on a Cortana though already, but oh guys, here's my 98 LA background. We do have the Shundo already, but I could fuse this and make it a white. I'm just very, very stingy with what I power up, guys. Very, very stingy. So I'm not sure if we're gonna actually power this up, but we might power it up, but we'll see. If you guys think I should power it up, comment below. Some more backgrounds. We did a lot of these trades. I got a lot of these backgrounds when I went to LA, so I did a lot of mirror trades. Got the Tauros. Definitely gonna do some trades for that. Such a cool Pokemon, even though it's not useful. I love it. We got this. We actually don't have anyone to mirror this with, but we did get the Hundo recently with background, but I actually would like to mirror this. If anyone has this that I have added and wants to mirror, let me know. Then we have our Shadow background Raikou. That was sick. More Tauros. And we have our EVs, guys. This one's in the gym right now, but this is our silver candidate. #1 spot, I believe. It's either between this or the Mewtwo, but I think this is going to take it because I have 2 Shadow Mewtwo. I got this in Miami. I did a trade for it. We have 2 more actually, but yeah, this was crazy. Definitely gonna silver this one day, even if I don't silver it now for Wild Area, because the silver will come back for Wilds, guys, 100%. I'm like very certain it will. They always do it. So definitely gonna be a silver candidate. And then we have our Pika Orioles background. I actually streamed this event. We got the 2 Pika, like 1 raid between each other. And I did a mirror trade with my friend Matt. Shout out to him. Mine was not as good as his. He actually got a 96, which is really cool. Mine, it's not as good, but my great-grandfather was on the Orioles, guys, so this is very special to me. So if you guys live in Maryland and you guys have some of these shinies and have you added, or you go to events, because that's how I add people. If I meet you you have a higher chance of adding me for sure. I have also guys, there is a way to add me now. I did make a Patreon. You do not have to, obviously. It was just like a way to support me, and if you guys want to add me, we do have that now. But moving on from that, this is our one of our grails, honestly, because it's just super, super special to me because my great grandfather was on the Orioles. So we have two of them. We have one more left to trade. But if someone wants to mirror, let me know. Um, let me know. We have our other Miami background EVs. Gonna skip through, and I think that's it. So yeah, here's the last two, and then we're gonna move on to our special backgrounds, guys. All right, guys. So on to our special backgrounds. We got 213, guys. A lot of these. They showed a crazy amount during global. If you guys don't know, I did 5,933 raids during Road of Legends and global. So that was very insane. And then we did 1,800 raids during Chicago. If you guys can see that video, I did a full recap on it. And we're gonna be doing a lot of raids for the max finale makeup, guys. We're gonna be waking up really early and hosting a lot of raids for that. So if you guys want to get on the friends list, link in bio. But yeah, we have a lot of backgrounds. We actually got the Shundo at the top, which is sick. So many Mewtwo. I don't know. I'll click on like one at a time. This is the Wilds background. I guess there's gonna be like a few like backgrounds are different for the same mons. This is the Ray backgrounds. I guess we're just not really gonna go through them much. We're just gonna scroll through. I mean, some of these are like cool. Like we got some Dialgas, a lot of different ones. We have the Lugia, lots of Kyurem 98s and 96s. Yeah, we got a lot of stuff, guys. I guess it's just gonna be too hard for me to go through every single background. But we have a lot of circuitry. We have the wormhole backgrounds, and we have a few. We have three, and one of them actually is the wormhole. So this is super cool. I know it's really rare, and people really want this one. So we do have one left. I hope I get the Shundo on my last one. We have some 98 Zacians. Sick. Some Zamas. We got this T-Tar, which is really rare because these were, I don't know if they were 1 in 20 or 1 in 64, but they were definitely really rare. We got our Latios. This is the Dark Skies background one, which is so cool. Yeah, we're just gonna scroll through it though, guys. Like, there's just so much. I don't know if like I can go through 213 background shinies, but yeah, a lot of these are either from the Gmax event or the recent Go Fest. I mean, I've gotten a lot of special backgrounds in the past as well. Like, we had a lot, actually. A lot of these Asian are from the blue background, so I guess, like, it's not just from that, because we raid a lot, guys. I've been raiding very hard since 2024. So, yeah. These are a lot of backgrounds. I guess I'll go through, like, the non-legendary ones, because, like, those are, like, a lot harder to get, I guess. Well, not harder, but they're actually easier, I guess, if it's combo. But either way. I guess they're a little bit more unique. So yeah, we got the Inteleon, Scorbunny, Boulder with the. This is a really rare one. This is insane. Got more Inteleon, some Dino, Fuecoco. This is my rarest background on my account, guys, by a long shot. It's not even close. This was like 1 in 512 shiny in the wild, and a 1 in 20 chance of getting the background, I believe. So this is one of the holy grails of my account, for sure. And I don't know what I'm gonna do with it. And Fuecoco is just such a cool Pokemon. It's like a lot of people's like favorite starter. Like, so this is a very, very cool one. If I was Team Valor, I probably would have matched a little bit better, but you know, we're repping Mystic, not switching. Never switching. Some dinos. Here is our shiny Dark Skies background Beldum. I actually really want this Shundo, guys. This is my favorite Pokemon, Metagross is. So this is definitely a Pokemon that I would trade for if anyone has some Dark Skies backgrounds left for Beldum. Let me know. Yeah, we got some Joltik here with the special background. It's actually a 96, so this is actually Silver Bull as well. I should probably put this under the Silver tag. This is definitely like a really rare one. I mean, I'll just name it Silver. I don't know if I'll silver it, but we might someday. And then we got our Bellsprout from the Community Day in December. Yeah, the December Community Day. I don't think I played that out that hard. I kind of like skipped that, but I got lucky. We got our shiny Pikachu backgrounds. I think we got 2 of them, and this one was the shiny Psyduck with the costume background. This is actually, there was like a way to guarantee the background. So you basically take a berry and sit on the encounter screen with it until the berry disappeared, and then you would run from it and then re-click on it. I think that's how it was. And then you catch it and it would have a guaranteed background. So if you found a shiny, that's what a lot of people did. And that's what I did. I got the background on it. So we do have a shiny background to this. I don't know how people actually found that out. That was actually such a crazy find. Like, I don't know how anyone just like was like, let me just sit on a Pokemon with a berry and like let the berry like just disappear and then just run away from it, like then recatch it. I don't even know. That's just crazy to me. But all right, shiny Delightful Days background Jangmo. I actually forgot I had this. This is so cool. The background actually matches really well. I would actually mirror trade this. This is cool. If anyone has this as well and wants to mirror, let me know. So insane. We have a Ferroseed here with the background from the tour. This is, oh yeah, I didn't even say what tour this is. This is from the Senator, or Unova Tour. Oh my god, why did I say Senator? This is from Unova Tour back in 2025. Very, very crazy backgrounds. We have a few of them, and then we have another shiny background Pika, and then we have the Pidove as well from that. So we actually got very lucky with those backgrounds. We ate on that, and then we got the Tinkatank, the Lechonk, and the Ditto. Ditto is also one of my favorite Pokemon. That's why I told you guys to comment it on my last video if you guys made it to a certain watch point in that video. But yeah, I love Ditto. Did not get the Shundo of this. If anyone has these for trade with the background and has me added, let me know. Yeah, here's our last background, guys. And that goes through all the backgrounds. We also have this Blaziken, which is cool. If anyone has this that I've added, let me know. But yeah, these are our backgrounds. Super, super sick. I'm gonna scroll through them like really quickly, but yeah, we have 213. And we're gonna go through our shinies, and we're gonna go through them alphabetical order. So I guess like it's number. Guys, I don't like evolve shinies that much. I'm not like a big shiny collector. I'm more like I like Hundos more, but I'm more of like a raider. So I have a lot of shinies. I have 4,100 shinies. Well, actually 4,200 basically. We definitely transfer some, but not a lot. But yeah, I'm not like a big shiny guy. I do like shinies, obviously, but it's not a huge shiny guy unless it's like a Shundo. But so a lot of my shiny Pokemon, especially combo ones, are not evolved for the decks. So when I scroll through these, not gonna have anything, but there's gonna be some that I don't have the full line of, but the living line, just because I didn't evolve, or just because I don't know, I'm not like a big shiny collector, like I said. But a lot of G-Max, some party hats. I think we have a Swirl Squad. We have the Shadow there. Where's the Swirl Squad? Here it is. Super awesome. We got this from the community day. So that was sick. A lot of shiny, some backgrounds. Yeah. Oh, this was on my birthday. This was sick. Guys, I actually had a very crazy moment with this Pokemon. So Sparrow is basically a Pokemon that I got the shiny for the first time like in June. So this is recent, but I actually did encounter one. And the reason I didn't catch it was because I was hitting 500 million XP on the dot. And my friend was with me, and we both clicked on the same Sphero, and his shined as well. So I don't know what the odds of that are, but that was a very crazy moment. I didn't even like catch mine. So this was back in like 2024 December or something when I hit 500 mil XP, I think. So yeah, I didn't get it for like a whole like over a year and a half. So that was crazy. I finally got it again, and I got one on my birthday. So that was also sick. But yeah, then we have our Pikachu's, lots of costumes. I'll go through it really slowly because I know a lot of you guys. Actually, I could probably just go through the costumes real quick. I'll just scroll through them. But yeah, we got a lot of the shiny costume Pikas. We got some rare ones. Got some not so rare ones. But this one's the detective. I only got one of those. Got this. I actually mirrored that recently. Let's see. Yeah, it's just some Pikas. We actually named this Sabo, if you guys know. Actually, it'd be cool to get the Shundo. If anyone has this as well, that has me added, I would like to mirror this. I want to get a Shundo of this. But yeah, we got a lot of Pikachus with costumes. We're just gonna scroll through them quick. Lots of Pikachus, Instant Cats, backgrounds. Yeah, now it's all our Pikachus. I'm gonna go now through the rest of stuff. We got a lot of Lone Raichus, Wigglytuff, some Zubats. Yeah, I haven't even evolved. The Shadow Persian. Yeah, this is a crazy collection, guys. We'll just go through it. These are G-Max 98 Machamp. I use this a lot. It's so cool. Um, it's a background Bellsprout and a Shadow on. God. And our first ever shiny, guys. We made it. This is my first ever shiny in my account. Um, Super crazy. I caught this 6 days after I started playing. I mean, it was on the calm day, so it's not like crazy that I got it, but it's just like crazy that I still have it, I guess. I also still have my starter, which I will show here after, but yeah, that was very awesome. We're gonna actually level 50 that. I don't know why I haven't level 50 that, but that was my first shiny ever. We got Homer Simpson here, 98, 14 attack. Um, Duo, some background, Gengar, Dark Skies, Kingler, Gmax. We got a lot of stuff, guys. We're gonna go through this like really fast. Because, yeah, we got a lot of Gyarados, some EVs. Actually, we'll go through the costume EVs. Goodness. Oh, wait, before I go through that, this is insane, guys. I actually got this for a regular Sigilyph in a trade. Um, you guys can call me Fleece King for this. My local, they said I could have it. So I guess I didn't really fleece them, but I gave them a regular non-shiny Sigilyph because they didn't have it in their decks, and they did not care about the shiny whatsoever. I did make sure, but yeah, they didn't care. They just wanted the Sigilyph in their decks, which, I'm not complaining. This is really rare. I mean, it just came out again, but it's so cool. I actually have another one as well, which is traded to me. So, no Shundos. If this was a 1131, it would be a Shundo, but it was a 1113, so it's complete opposite. It's my Dittos. Go through some of the EVs. Got some costume ones. Miami's. Yeah, those are the EVs. Some Snorlax. Oh my god, no. Some Dratini. We have a lot of Dratini because we played that combo. Guys, here's our Mewtwo. You're gonna see it. It's gonna be a long Mewtwo scroll. A very long Mewtwo scroll. Wow. That is crazy. It's gonna be long. I should probably just like scroll through this fast, guys. You guys are gonna play the video in like 0.25, but there's just too many shinies to go through. I don't think I can like sit and talk over every single shiny, but oh wait, let me show that Smeargle though. That's a pretty cool one. We got two Smeargle in this one. That's actually not level 1, but it's a low level. Not that low actually, I guess. It is, it does max out pretty low. Let me see. Yeah, never mind. It does max out pretty low. Got some shiny Smoochum, some Magby, some Shadow and Ireland and Raikou. We got our Shadow Larvitar. We actually have a lot. We got the full line of the Shadows, which is so cool. So, that's sick. Ho-Ho. Or Celebi, it's gonna be bottle capped. Let's see. Yeah, we got some Sableye. Oh, guys, I have a really rare Sableye. Here it is. Yep. Insane. Shout out to my friend Drew who traded me this. Very, very cool. It has the Litwick cap. I don't think it's ever gonna come back. It could, because I haven't bringing back the Pikachu's, but I don't know. We'll see. But that is very rare. Very, very cool. Let's keep going. Let's keep going. Let's keep going. Let me see if I have anything that's like. Oh, this is some Tropius. This is my first egg on day 1, so it's my first egg hatch of the global, I believe. So it was very rare. I'm very lucky. Yeah, I'm just gonna keep scrolling through. I guess we're gonna like speed this part up a little bit because I don't know what else. I got the Shadow Metagross there. Here's all of our Kyogres. We got 2 Shundos and tons of shinies. And we have 100 shiny Groudons, guys. So that's crazy. I guess I should probably like show. I'll scroll through my shiny and rare Pokemon like by one for this. But yeah, we have so many Rayquaza, so many Soravias. I said Soravia like it like even like compares to the legendaries, but that is my favorite route bird line. I love the Starly line. So it has the Mega coming out for Mega Staraptor right there. So that's gonna be so fun. Definitely gonna make some content for that. We got our Riolus. We have a 98 here. This is crazy. 15, 15, 14. We have two 98s. Actually, no, we have three 98s of Riolu. So, yeah, this is another one. So the 15, 15, 14, 15, 15. And we have the 15, 15, 14 as well. Somewhere here. I don't know where it's at. Oh, sorry. It's right here. There it is. 15, 15, 14. Alright. Moving on. Got some Galeeds, some Rotom. We actually got a lot of Rotom, guys. I mean, we have the Shundo already, but these are so rare that I am not just going to trade them for nothing. So, if anyone's looking for Rotom, but will give some nice stuff for them that's on my list. I have some available for trade because I do not need it anymore. But like I said, they are very, very rare. So definitely not going to be trading those out easily. And here's our Origin to Algoson. A lot of these actually have the move. Like all the backgrounds should have the move. I mean that one didn't, but like most of them, I guess. Wow, I guess I'm wrong. No, okay, yeah, they do. That one doesn't. Did I not TM a lot of them? I thought I did. Maybe it was Palkia I did more of. Either way, a lot of them have the background for Palkia. I guess like half of them did, maybe a little bit less than half, but um alright. We got some shiny Palkias. A lot of them. But here's the ones with the backgrounds. Actually, let me just show them off real quick with the background. Almost all of these have the move, I'm pretty sure, that are not traded already. So this round, this round, this round. That one doesn't, but yeah, most of them have the move that are background. Yeah, I guess that was what I did. I did more Palkia, honestly, because I need the Shundo more. But I definitely did do some what's it called? Definitely did do some of the Dalgas, but alrighty. Scroll back down to our Palkias, guys. We're gonna cut straight to it. Moving on now. This is our done with the Palkias. We're here. We got some Heatrans, some Shadow Ray Gigas. We got 3 Shadow Shiny Giratinos ready. I haven't even done that many raids. I've just been very lucky, guys. Then we got our insane Shiny Dark Eye collection, the Shundo. Our level 50 Shaman right here. It's very sick. I guess I can show like some like my non-Kinexo shinies, Shundos, I mean, after this. It's my 1000th shiny, 2023. Very sick. Oh, this was the egg. When I got this egg from Brandon. You know, funny story. I actually hit the day I hit billion XP. I hit Forever Friends with Brandon, and the gift that I opened from him was this, and it was actually my what's it called? It was like the egg I opened like the day I hit a billion XP, and it was from him. So it was very cool. Um, so shout out to Brandon. And then we have a lot more shinies here, guys. We have a lot more to go. It's crazy. Been scrolling for so long, I feel like. I'll probably put some timestamps on this video because I know people are probably going to skip over some parts because it probably does get a little boring just seeing all these shinies. I'm just scrolling through it. There's not really much for me to click on. It's just like, I got the shiny Levested line done though, which is sick. We get some shiny Terrakions, some shiny Reshrooms, some Zekrums, and we have tons of Kyurem, guys. We have so much Kyurem. I did so many raids for Kyurem. It's like probably like well over 100. So we already have 100 shiny Groudon. So some Fennekin, very good Pokemon for the Mega in the future, guys. Make sure. Actually, I have a 98. I don't know where it's at. Is this it? This is the 92. Where's my 98? Here it is. 15, 15, 14. So cool. Probably won't level 58 though. So I want the Shundo. Alright. We're almost down through all the shinies, guys. Oh my god. Oh, I saw some Carbinks. Those are cool. Some Carbinks there. Some more backgrounds for Xerneas. Alright. Delmises, Jangmos, Sobaleo, which just came out. We got a decent amount. We've done some trades. We actually got the Shiny 98 recently. So that was sick. Shout out to... Who gave this to me? Let me look. Javi. Shout out to Javi. It's my goat right there. And we got this recently from my friend Tyler. Not good, but very cool trade. Tons of Xerkatry, tons of Kartana. We are going to have a ton of Necrozma. I've actually traded a ton of Necrozma away because I don't need them anymore. But we still have a lot. We still have a lot. We still have a lot of Necrozma. So, the shiny Rillabooms I got from the Gmax day. We did have the Hundo of that. Some Sobble, Rookies, Gmax Grimmsnarl. And we're gonna have a ton of Zacian. I do have so many Zacian raids done. And I've traded for so many Zacians and got no Shundo yet. So, yeah, a ton of Regieleki. Oh my god, guys, the Chonk. Chonk, my favorite Pokemon. As a joke, by the way. It's not my favorite Pokemon, but it's actually the one Pokemon shiny release that debuted when I was going for level 50. Guys, that's actually the end of all the shinies. So, that was crazy. That took so long to go through. Alright. So now, we're going to go through our Shadow and Candy XL. And I guess we already have some of the shadow hundos like shown, but we're gonna show all of our shadows. So this is my 96 Shadow Mewtwo, or not 96, 94 Shadow Mewtwo. My bad, guys. I cannot read. I'm very tired right now. It is 1 in the morning. Alright, so 15, 13, 14. Very cool. Sadly, Shadow Mewtwo hasn't been out for a while, and this one is purifiable into a Hundo. So whenever I get a team of 6, I probably still won't purify it, but like I said, I'm very weird with the way I power up stuff, and I usually only power up like 96 and up for shadows from raids that are like very, very useful and that show up like high up in the CP of your account. Um, so this one's also not the best IV. I mean, it's pretty good, but not the best. It's 14, 15, 13. I did Master Ball it though back in the day because I was scared that it was a really good IV at the time, and it was pretty good, and I just didn't want to lose it. But yep, we have this as well. And then we have this 15, 13, 13. So we only powered up ones to level 50 that are purifiable into a Honda. We do have another one that's powered up that was our... It was before Shadow Raids were a thing, so I didn't even think about it. I just powered it up. Because, like, I didn't even expect them to release Shadow Raids ever. But I don't need to show these. I already showed the Shadow Hondos of those. Yeah, and 98 Kyogre. We have a lot of 98 Kyogres. We have like 4 of them, I think. Yeah. Wait. No, 3. We have 3. And we have functional as well. So we have 2 Shadow Undergrounds and a functional Hundo Shadow. 96, another 96, 96, 96, 96, and that is the team, I guess. Actually, there's probably some more. Wait, is there? No, no, no. That's the last one. At 45, 65, Hundo Dialga, and then we have some 296s at our level 50. We got our really bad Mewtwo. Guys, we got this from Giovanni, and Shadow Raids were not out at the time, so I did level 50 this. But we're definitely going to transfer it, but it is a very bad beast. This is our 98 Shadow Ho. We got our Shadow T-Tar team. We actually have a really crazy Shadow T-Tar team, guys. It's insane. Here are all the T-Tars. These were not in Shadow Raids at the time, so these IVs were good enough for me back in 2023. But yeah. And we got our Metagross Shadows. Metagross is one of my favorite Pokemon. So definitely wanted to get these powered up because these are the best Steel type at the time. Did a lot of those. And we have our Shadow Darkrites. They aren't even like good in comparison to Necrozma, but they're good. Raid attackers still. But these are some 98s. But they had the background, which is that's not the background. No, it's not the background. I guess it doesn't, but I still powered it up. It's whatever. It's doing it for the video. 96, 15 attack. Got that from the Go Pass, I believe. Yep, Go Pass. And then we have the 96 Lugia that level 50. Might be decent in PvP. I know the regular one has been really good in the past. It's not good right now. Here's our level 50 Salamence, 15 attack. And our level 50 Rhyperior. Honestly, I forgot that it needs Rock Wrecker, which is an ETM. So this is not going to be ETM'd for a very long time because I have no ETMs. And all those ETMs that I do get in the future are going to go towards my Groudons and my Kyurem. So I just want to build every single Kyurem that I got. So we have a level 50 Shadow Zapdos named Zeus. Our Shadow Latios, which is 96. Pretty, not good raid attacker, but anymore. But it used to be decent. It's still like not bad, but I mean, you know, I still want to level 50 it. Got a 98 Shadow Raikou has 14 attack, all good. It's such a good raid attacker. This one's a 15, 13, 15. Another 96, and then another 96. So our Shadow Raikou team is really set. And then this one was an XXL 15 attack. I just thought it was really cool. Like I said, these don't max out super high in the account, so I'm not too pressed about the IVs as much, but like these are all really good IV, so not complaining. And this is the Conkeldurr that we powered up. It's 15 attack, very cool, pretty solid fighting type. And we got our Shadow Mamoswine, which used to pack a punch. These were the raid attackers, guys. These were the raid attackers back in 2020. This was in 2022. I definitely level 50 this back in the day. I used to grind out the candy for this Pokemon. I used to do so many trades, but yeah, we got all those. We got the Chandelier here, level 50. Had this since 2023. It is fundable. We already have a Honda, so we didn't need to do that. Our 98 Shadow Gardevoir. We actually have a really solid team of Gardevoir. And here's our Dark Manitan. That was really good. So, Electivire, another Gardevoir. Yeah, we got solid teams with Champs, Weavile. This is a 13, 14, 14 Swampert. And I was so tempted to purify this, guys, because this is one of my favorite Pokemon as well. I really wanted this Hundo. I tried for so long. I actually got it this year, a few months ago. It's crazy. But I had it purifiable since 2022. But it was such a good raid attacker back then that I kept it as a Shadow. And even now that it's like not as good anymore because of Kyogre and everything, I'm still not going to purify it. I'm just gonna keep it as a shadow. There's no point. I already have the Hundo. So, yeah. And then here is our Shadow Hundo Gengar, which I explained earlier, and my favorite route bird, Staraptor. I had to level 50 this. This was before Rayquaza was out in the game, so this was a pretty solid flying type at the time. And then we have this as well, which I was supposed to max out my last video. I don't know why it's not maxed out, but we'll do that for a future video. So we do have enough candy for it now. But this is really cool. Not a good rate attacker really anymore. Like, it's like really a cost now. I mean, it's decent, but it's just outclassed. And we have, I guess, this is level 50. I didn't evolve this. I should probably evolve that. I forgot to, but we'll do that. I don't even know if it has the moves off. Wait, does it? It does, so I probably should evolve that. Well, I'm not gonna do it right now, but yeah, that is the level 50 shadows, guys. And we're gonna go through our shadow shinies because I guess that's like people also want to see a lot. I should have probably showed that before the shinies. Maybe I'll like switch up the positioning in the video. Like I'll edit the full shiny collection in a different order. Oh, we'll see. Maybe I'll just let was post it all. But getting into the shadow shinies, we have 169 shadow shinies, guys. Very crazy. We'll slowly scroll through them. A lot of them are legendary, but we do have a lot of grunt ones. Even though we aren't like a big grunt grinder. Like my boy PG. I know you're watching this. What's up, bro? That's the goat right there. He has 60,000 rockets done. I'm nowhere near that. But yeah. We have a decent amount still, though. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Let me just not count one by one and just do this. Okay, we have 20 that are not. Let's go through one by one. Got T-Tar, Graveler, Aerodactyl, Victory Bell, Metagross, super happy to get that. Snorlax, super cool. Campy, Bagon, Pupitar, Persian, Blastoise, you know. We got the full line of T-Tar, like I said before. Another Beldum, some Squirtle, Ralts. We actually have a really nice collection of Shadow Shinies from Grunts. I'm actually very happy. Honestly, some of these are from raids too, I guess, but I'm very happy with that. So, yeah, those are all the Shadow Shinies. I guess I can scroll through the legendaries like a little bit slower for you guys real quick, but that is all the legendaries. But let's go through our Nundos now. That's definitely what we want to do. We'll go through our Nundos. The Nundos are very crazy, guys. We have 22. I mean, it's not like a crazy amount of Nundos, but we have some cool ones. So this is my rarest, one of my rarest Pokemon on my account. It was caught during the most recent event where the background's in the wild. So this was a Nundo with a 1 in 20 chance of getting the background, and we got the background on it. So that was a 1 in 81,920 chance, which was very rare, and we did level 50 it. I don't know if I'm gonna evolve it. I think I kind of like it as a Furky, but I could put it as a Greninja and use it as a Mega, which would be kind of funny. Especially since it's not gonna outclass Kyogre, so probably don't even have to worry. I mean, I'm definitely gonna go for the Hundo because I'm trying to get every single Hundo, but like that would be so funny. I just use that as my Mega. And we have the Chespin, kind of cool. Those aren't really that cool, but here's another Furky. I guess Furky really likes this because this one has the costume, so that was really cool. We got one with the costume. Our Torchic. Wobbuffet. I really want this as a Hundo. I could probably level 50 this too and use it as a gym defender. I think it's kind of funny, but I need this for gyms, so I really want this Hundo. I'm not like a big gym grinder either. Like I don't like put stuff in gyms, and I don't like bury and stuff. But for when I do put stuff in gyms, I'd like to have something like that. Here, this is one of our rarest Nundos. It's our Smeargle. We got this from the surprise encounter when it was shiny eligible, and we just sadly it wasn't shiny, but all good. I cannot complain. And then we got a costume Caterpie. This one's very cool. A Ralts, Eevee, Shuckle, and yeah, that was all the Nundos. This is a level 1 Nundo. This is actually one of my coolest Nundos as well. I called this when I was going for level 50, so very happy to get this. And yeah, let me actually, I guess I haven't even went through my 4 stars yet. I kind of skipped over the 4 stars, guys. I did the ordering for this video very weirdly, but here's all the Hundos. We got a lot of Hundos. Tons of Mewtwo. Tons of Palkia, Groudon. We have like 20 Groudon and 20 Kyogre Hundos of each, so that's crazy. We have 15 Hundo Necrozma. Tons and tons of Zekrom, maybe some Reshiram, some Rayquaza there. 6 Kartana. The rest of our Kyurem squad, we have 17 Hundo Kyurems. Our XXS Hundo Enamorous. This is so cool, guys. Definitely one of the rarest Pokemon on my accounts. XXS is a 1 in 250, so this is very sick. We got our background. I guess we should go through our background Hundos. Actually, we could probably like do that right now before I scroll any further. So here's the background on this, guys. We got the Zacians, so the global background. We have Kirim, we have the Kirim LA, Me Too with the Chicago background. This is with the DNA, we have the Shundo DNA, a lot of DNA backgrounds. Jersey, another Jersey. Yeah, this is one of my favorite backgrounds. This is the special, what is it? What tour? This is a tour? It was like what tour was this? This was this year. Is it Kalos? I think it was Kalos. I don't know why this is during Kalos, but maybe it's because like Arceus, maybe? I don't know. I don't know if that has anything to do with it, but um yeah, we got another one with the background here. And another one with the actually this is outside the background. This is yeah, another one with the background. This is Chicago, and this is also Chicago. And we're gonna have a ton of Necrozma guys. So many wormhole background Hundos. Yeah. Yeah. The Zekrom, Darkrai with the backgrounds, and we have a Cortana and a Buzzwole. This is our Dark Skies background Charizard that we got as well. This is one of my favorite backgrounds as well. We actually have a few of these left to trade, so I definitely want to trade those. We got our Global Earth background Mewtwo. I'm definitely gonna level 50 this in another video, so make sure you guys subscribe if you guys don't want to miss that. And those are all the 4-star backgrounds, but let's just go through all the 4 stars. I think I was at around the Rillaboom area when I stopped scrolling, so we're like right here, yeah, right there. So yeah, we got a lot of Hundos. The G-Max Rillaboom, sick. The 2 Shundos there. The Snorlax costumes was so cool. This is a dex entry, guys. Funny story. I actually just level 50 in my last video, so I think I told the story there. But for anyone that didn't watch the last video, that's watching this far. Basically, I was on my way back from my cruise, and I was driving back to my house with my parents, and I was doing remotes for this because they're only eligible in like other regions. I forgot what region this is from. I guess okay, so this is available in Brazil. So, yeah, I basically lost the first one because I was speed locked, but I forgot about speed lock. And then I did another one when I was in the car, and when I got to my last ball, guys, I stopped. Like I got to my house, and I threw an excellent throw, and it like hit and it missed because a buddy that attacked, but the buddy bounced it back, and we hit an excellent because buddy bounce was actually good back then, and it caught on the last ball, and it was a Hundo. I had no clue it was a Hundo, so that was crazy. With the Hundo Galid there. These are G-Max Cinderace Hundo. We actually only did one G-Max for this, and it was Hundo, so that was really cool. That's a Swampert I told you guys about. Did get it this year. Actually, wait, was it this year? Oh, maybe it's last year. Oh my god, time flies, guys. Wait, that was almost a year ago. Wait, seriously? Guys, I've lost track of time. That is crazy. Oh, if you guys have watched this point as well, comment Swampert. Comment Swampert. Honestly, I should have said one of those early on in the video, but if you guys have made it to an hour in, comment Swampert in the video. And then we have our 2 Gengars, some Sceptile. Let me see. These are all the Groudon characters they got. Very crazy. We got the Rotom there, the Shundo, all the Dialgas, the Purified Dialgas, and Palkias right there. Here's our XXL Hundo, Sawsbuck, just crazy. And then yeah, I guess there's not much. Nothing else too crazy. I guess like the Hundo Ponyta is really cool. We got that. And we got our Aldino Mega. The Corso sick. Shundo there. We got the costume Hundo Teddiursa. Very cool. Shundo Varoom, costume Bulbasaur Hundo. And then we have the Sudowoodo right there. Get if anyone will do that soon. We have this Hundo. We actually got this from a regular trade. I got it from my stepdad, I believe. Yeah, it was from my stepdad. He just traded me a non-lucky Hundo Aerodactyl with the costume, so that was cool. Definitely happy with that. We have a ton of Pikachus, some Absol, 2 Larvesta, which is just crazy, guys. And one was hatched, one was traded to me, so that's crazy. Yeah, I don't know anything else that's too crazy at the bottom here. Pikachu with the costume, that's cool. Mega. Yeah. Level 1 Hundo. This thing is my only level 1 Hundo, so that's pretty cool. And yeah, that's all my Hundos, guys. And then I guess we'll go to like our first ever Pokemon call. And guys, we still have our starter, but like I said, I did start playing in May of 2022, but we have our starter. We have some legacy names here. I'm not gonna like show them, but we'll select them. Actually, I will praise them. I'll praise them for you guys. Here's the appraisal, so you guys can read that. Kind of funny. Um, but yeah, those are the appraisals. And then we got we actually got this egg in 2017. I don't remember playing in 2017 ever. I probably just logged on to spin and logged off. But when I reopened my game, I had this egg, and we did hatch it on the day that I came back. So that's very special. I have like a lot of my Pokemon from when I came back, like the first like few weeks. It's my first ever shiny. Definitely got level 50 this. I sadly don't have enough excels, so I level 50'd a Graveler in my last video, but we're definitely gonna do that. Yeah, that is a lot of our old Pokemon. And I guess we'll go through like our mythical and shinies because like I didn't really like go through those one by one. But we have 35 mythical shinies. Here's like all of them. We got the Mew, the Jirachi, the Shaman, these are level 50'd. Just scroll through them fast. We got the Meltan, Meloetta, tons of Darkrai. I guess we should like take out all the raid ones because those don't really matter that much. But yeah, these are all the mythicals, shinies, guys. And I guess I'll show the just regular mythicals in Ash Raid. We do have a lot. We get the Victini, the Marshadow, Volcanion, and Zeraora. They're all like, a lot of them are level 50. So yeah, these are all, we have 13 level 50 mythicals, which is so cool, guys. Very, very cool that we have a lot of them maxed out. And we have extra XL to max out some of them as well. We have we doubled up like on Sorora. We had 296. We maxed up with Keldeo, so that's very insane. And let me think, like what else do I have? Do I have anything that's like super cool? I guess I'll go through my shiny costumes like this. Yeah, I'll go through like really slowly. We got a lot of the Aerodactyl shinies, some of the flower crowns, Top Hat, Curlia. We went through the Pikachus already. We got Herbert, guys. Shout out Herbert. Also, I mean, I already said the comment Swampert, but if you guys made it here, also comment Herbert. Comment Herbert. It's the GOAT. We got the Duskull with the flower crown. Three Snorlax costumes, and we got the Piplup. That Piplup is really sick. This is a really cool one. Found 2024. The Umbreon with this little scarf from GoFest. And then we got this two Psyducks, the super rare Sableye, this Teddy Ursa with the crown, Beware background shiny, which is actually Silverable, shiny costume Dragonite, and then we have like some top hats. Yeah, our shiny costume collection is pretty sick. It's not like anything crazy. I don't have like super rare stuff, but yeah, these are the Pikachus. I went through all those earlier, but yeah, some party hats, some cool costumes, but definitely not super crazy. But yeah, I'm trying to think. Do I need anything else to show in this video? Because that might be everything. What else can I show? Alright, guys, so I found some more stuff to show. So we have our XXL shinies here. We have a XXL shiny Metagross, which is something I'd really want to mirror because it's my favorite Pokemon. So if anyone on my friends list has this and wants to mirror, let me know. Got XXL Hatterene, Luxray, Weavile, Drapion, Reshiram. So cool. I'd love to mirror this as well. I really want this Shundo. It would I think it would complete my set. Yeah, it would. Kyurem and Zekrom. I have Shundos up already, so this would complete my set. If anyone has an XXL shiny of this and wants to trade, let me know. That's I'm friends with already. We have the XXL Shadow Shiny Dialga. Very cool. Super happy to get that. Then we have our two XXL Shiny Kyurems here. This one was actually called on stream, so shout out to anyone that was in my stream when we caught that. Super, super happy to have gotten that on stream with you guys. We have our XXL Shiny Roserade, Greninja. I'd also really want to mirror this for the Mega. Sharpedo has a Mega as well, so I'd actually be down to mirror this too. I think I have someone ready for this, though, but we got Malthum, Riolu, which I also really want to mirror, Pumpkaboos, and we got Bronzor, which it sucks that they like made all the shinies in the wild 1 in 512 now. I mean, I guess like I don't really care for Bronzor because like that was one of the 1 in 64s, but like that just reminded me. That is very cooked that they did that. But either way, Horsey, XSL, Dino, XSL, and that was our last XSL. And now we're gonna get into our XSL shinies, guys. We have 15. We got this Groudon XSS from a lucky trade. Very sick. Shout out to my friend Titus for trading this to me. We have a background XXS Kirim shiny, very sick. I didn't even remember I had this, but I guess we got it from someone. I don't know who traded it to me, but shout out to them. Yo, Irving, I'm so surprised Irving traded this to me. I don't know if I did a mirror because he's very into the XXL. Well, he's very into the XXLs. I don't know if he cares about XXS as much, but I assume he probably would. But that was really cool. XXS white background Kirim. We got this XXS Mewtwo, which I showed earlier. This is definitely a silver candidate for sure. I guess we can show all my silver candidates because that would be kind of cool as well after this. But here is my Kyogre XXS, which is really sick. It's a shadow. So, and we got our Zergatry, which is a regional. So this is very rare. If anyone wants to mirror this, that's all my friends just let me know. And we got an XXS Zation, Scyther. I think we got 2 Charmanders, and there's the Dino. We actually got an XXL Dino as well. So we got really lucky with the Dinos. Ralts. There's the other Charmander, the rank 58 shiny Poliwrath. Then we got this Eel. I'm not even going to try to pronounce its name. I always scuff it. But XSS. Then we got the Bagon, which is really cool, and a Rubit. That is sick. Those are all of our XSS shinies. And then now we're going to get to our silvers. Because I don't think I have all of them tagged, guys. There's definitely like some that are not tagged, like that Joltik background that I showed earlier. But these are all the silver candidates. We'll scroll through them real quick. Some wild backgrounds. This is the Jersey backgrounds. The 98s for the Kirims. Just some other silver level ones. I don't know why this is under silver. I would never silver this. But here is the Mewtwo again. Palkia. The Groudon Tokyo. I think it's the Wilds. Yeah, it's the Wilds. And we got the Chicago one as well. Beware. Plaza. Multiple Zations. We got another right here. Stellarizations. It's going to be a lot. I've traded for so many. Then we have the Wormhole background at Cosmo. I doubt I'll ever do that. We have 3 Shundos. Oh, this is actually cool. I didn't even know I had this. This is a really cool background. Maybe I would if like in the this has got to be years and years down the line, but this is sick. Forgot I had that. We have this as well as the Katana with the University background. Terrakion. This is our 98 LA background here, and we do have a Shundo with this background, but it is still a contender for sure. The white background. Yeah, we're just gonna scroll through. There's just a ton of white background Kirims. And here's the Charizard with the background. Dark Skies, just sick. And we have all of our there are EVs there. Actually, it's only one EV, but we do have 3 of these, which I showed before. But this one is Silver Bull. Oh yeah, we did mark this. I guess I named it Silver. That's why. Then we got the Lechonk. So there's probably some more in my collection, guys. Definitely from the backgrounds that I got from Global Go Fest, but I just didn't check all of them. But definitely had to go through and do that. Should have done that before this video, but it's all good. But yeah, I think that's honestly everything in my account, guys. I don't really like have much more to show. If you guys did enjoy this video, make sure to leave a like. We're gonna be trying to get another video out this week for you guys. I really, really do appreciate all the support recently, guys. It's so crazy already at 1,000 subs. If you guys watched to this point, I know we just did one earlier, but if you guys watched to this point, comment. I don't even know. Comment Rayquaza. Yeah, comment Rayquaza if you guys made it to the end of this video. But yeah, guys, this is my full account show, guys. We're just scrolling through right now to the very end, but I think that's gonna be it for today's video. Make sure to leave a like, subscribe, and I'll